Genesis 1:14. And God said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. As the verse says, the heavenly luminaries serve a purpose. They aren't randomly thrown up there. That being said, the total solar eclipse of 2017 probably falls under one of those categories. There are two other events I'd like to tell you about as well directly relating to this, but let's set those aside for the moment. Have you sensed an uptick in tension lately sweeping over the nation in recent years? The August 21st eclipse, in my humble opinion, metaphorically highlights a literal division in the U.S. The path of totality, or the course the eclipse takes, seems to just about run directly across the middle of America, cutting it in two. Think I'm grasping at straws? Picking up what we just set aside, on April 8th, 2024, there's going to be another total solar eclipse that once again runs directly across the middle of America. Overlaying the two paths of the solar events puts America in celestial crosshairs. It's important to note that total solar eclipses are relatively rare, sometimes not seen in the same place for over a century, in other cases up to almost 400 years. That's to say, wherever you are, it's distinctively unique for this to happen in less than a decade. The last coast-to-coast total solar eclipse that occurred here in the U.S. was 99 years ago in 1918 during the last days of World War I. That's interesting because of what's unfolding currently. You've got tensions with North Korea on the rise as America hardballs China for solutions. Diplomats were attacked with some sort of acoustic device known as a directed energy weapon, which Russia's kind of been taking it on the chops for. That series of unfortunate events, plus the ship collision that just happened, I know a lot of people are married to the idea of coincidence, but consider for a moment something else is at work here. We've got the nation's superpowers with their panties in a bunch. I think something's getting ready to unfold. Take, for example, the next sign of the times, if you will. I touched on this before, so I'll play a clip from that video. Apology in advance for the sound quality. I'm running a modest operation. Now, before I touch on this next subject, I direct you to a portion of the editorial note from Patrick Archbold, the author of the article the following information is derived from. In the following article, I intend to present a series of facts and observations from which I draw no definitive conclusion, yet these facts and observations are of such a nature for no other reason than their observation or reporting that lends themselves to misinterpretation. So let me be clear, in the following article, I predict nothing. Well, with that out of the way, many have already pointed out that a great sign is said to appear in the heavens on September 23, 2017. This is based on an article published on remnantnewspaper.com, again, authored by Patrick Archbold on October 29, 2015. Patrick makes an interesting connection between astrological events and the Bible, specifically the Virgo constellation and the woman clothed in the sun described in the book of Revelation in chapter 12, verses 1 through 5. Now, give credit where credit is due. This is an astute observation, but again, not a prediction of coming events, so take it for what it's worth. I stick by what I said about this not being a prediction of coming events. Just look at what's already here. Now isn't the time for fear-mongering or peddling fear porn. I've said it before, the goal is to be prudent, not paranoid. I'm savvy. None of us know the day or the hour, but the signs we talked about let us know the season. I think at the very least we should begin to start the conversation. If this is your first time here on my channel, what I essentially do is ask the question, is there more to the story than what we've been told? It's difficult to put that into context right away, so I invite you to check out some of my other material. I plan on uploading at least one more video this week, so check back again.